Hi guys. This is my cat Penelope, and she's on the road to wellness. Busy mama. All right. So this is my part 2 of my Periscope series that I want to do on getting on the road to wellness, and I am hiding in my bedroom right now. So this is where I am. I'm trying to, let's see how I can prop my phone up here. All right. So last time we went over getting rid of stuff from your house because in your life and everything. Like you need to get Hi, Jimmy. You need to get all the junk out of your life before you can start putting the good stuff in. So last week we talked about getting rid of the junk food out of your cabinets, getting the chemicals out of your house, getting the negative people out of your life, even getting rid of negative clothing, things that have bad memories. Thanks for sharing, Jimmy, and inviting people. Because there are so many things in your life that you overlook that you don't even think are affecting you, but they are because it's something that you see every day. And if it has a negative, thanks for all the hearts, you guys. And if you want to share, just swipe right or left. But like I said last week, I had a set of scrubs, a pile of scrubs in my closet that reminded me of night shift. And that was a really dark time in my life because I felt horrible all the time. And I got rid of those scrubs and I no longer get those negative feelings when I go in my closet. They're gone. So get rid of that junk. So if you missed part 1 of my series, go to Real Food RN Periscope and look up the first part of this, and I talk about getting rid of all the junk. So now, old scrubs, glad they're gone. Oh, they were hideous. They just reminded me of night shift. Now it's mandatory navy blue, so I have 4 pairs of navy blue scrubs, which, you know, that it is what it is. So getting rid of stuff. Now we're going to talk about adding things back in. I have some notes here on my computer. So first of all, you need to go find healthy food. And the easiest way to find healthy food at the store is if you don't go to the inner aisles. Now think about it. When you're at the grocery store, what's in the inner aisles? All the boxed stuff. That's not food. That's not to say, yes, find healthy food, number 1. What kind of crazy oxymoron? Okay. So the inner aisles, not saying that you should never ever go to the inner aisles. There's certainly things like coconut oil and some of the like almond flour and stuff like that. But for the most part, just stick to the periphery of the store. And if you're really trying to just stick to healthy food and you really want to just give this a go and you have a hard time with it, okay. Joking. So you just go around the periphery of the store. That's where the produce lives. That's where the meats are. That's where the dairy, all the good stuff, and stock up on that. And I'm actually going to have a post coming out pretty soon about how to survive Whole Foods without spending your entire paycheck there, because it is possible. There are tricks, and I put them all in one place. So that should be coming out on my blog very soon. So starting with healthy food, I told you to read the labels and get rid of the junk. And so then when you go to the inner aisles, go into the inner aisles with your microscope and start looking at what's in the foods. Yeah, surviving Whole Foods. Oh my gosh. I love Whole Foods. I like all the samples. I go in there if I'm hungry. But I don't feel like handing over my car keys at the checkout because I can't afford to pay for it. So buy healthy foods. Another great way to stock up if you don't want to get lost in the aisles, especially the samples will lure you in. Like you try the chips and you're like, oh my gosh, these are so amazing. I must buy these chips for $7 a bag. Don't do it. Don't do it. They put those samples out there for a reason so that you'll buy that stuff. So stick to the periphery of the store, and then when you get home, get online to get the non-perishable stuff. That's what I do. I buy a ton of stuff, like I mentioned earlier in my previous podcast, at Thrive Market. I love their stuff, and they have really good competitive prices. Chips. Well, they have those sweet potato chips, you know, fried in canola oil. But I buy a lot of stuff at Thrive Market because I've compared their prices to Target and Amazon, and they're a lot cheaper, and you can get free shipping. I think it's $50 or more. But anywho, so I'll come home and I'll stock up on like our Laughing Giraffe macaroons and just some of the snack foods that we just have around for the kids, like if we're out on the road and stuff like that. Anywho, that's a Minnesota phrase. So I do that, stock up on that stuff. I talked about buying non-toxic makeup to replace all the junk that you got rid of. Like again, Beautycounter is the one that I have found that has a rating of 2 or lower on the Environmental Working Group. Yes, online is so much cheaper. I buy diapers from Thrive too. We do cloth diaper, but we use disposables when we are out and about because nobody wants to carry around soggy diapers. I'm sorry, I just don't want to. So we buy the chlorine-free diapers. Tap, tap, tap for hearts. Thanks, Jimmy. I buy the chlorine-free diapers on Thrive as well. So that's another thing. That's more stuff you can get rid of. Get rid of toxic Huggies and Pampers. They're full of chemicals. If you're using diapers for your kiddos, I highly recommend cloth diapering. Sorry, I'm trying to read at the same time. Long since you've heard that I'm from Minnesota but live in Oklahoma. Yes, anywho, I know. Should I just say don't you know and you betcha? Should I just throw that one out there too? I'm from Stearns County, if you know where that is in Minnesota. We have strong accents. Solid. Yeah, I suppose. Anywho, I'm getting off on tangents. What was I even talking about? Diapers. Get some chlorine-free diapers. Non-toxic makeup. I'm looking at my list. So start making your cleaners. I talked about that. I have the cleaner recipes. Essential oils. I can't say enough about using those for just about everything. Laundry detergent, cleaners, everything. You can use them for everything. They are amazing. Go to YouTube and look up Jim Bob Hagerton. He talks about essential oils for everything, and he's amazing. He's a chiropractor. He's awesome. Look him up and listen to his stuff. I'm addicted. All right. Replace the bad with the good. Okay, so another thing that you need to replace that's bad. I talked about getting rid of toxic friends. What do you have? What do you have? What are you asking? What do you have for what? Jim Bob Hagerton. He's a chiropractor. He's on YouTube and he's got an amazing, he does tons of periscopes and he's just awesome. He talks about oils for all different things and just anything. He's a really good, just all around chiropractor. It's not just oils, it's everything. He's just, and his energy is amazing. I just want to hang out with him and high five him all day long. So like I said, getting rid of negative friends because you become who you hang out with the most. The top 5 people you become the most like the top 5 people that you hang out with. So take a look at who you're hanging out with. Are they toxic or are they good? For you talking. For what? I don't know. I still don't know what you're asking. So this is how I have done that. Like I have friends that I've been friends with for a really, really long time and I still hang out with them, but the people that I surround myself with the most, and this is going to sound crazy, but they are my blogger friends online. Like, I know we're getting very disconnected, but, socially, like, face-to-face these days, but I have some blogger friends online that are some of the most wonderful people I know ever, 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 ever. And they're some of my best friends, and we talk every single day online. They're aligned with my beliefs. We're doing the same thing. It fills me up to talk to these women. They make me feel so good. They make me feel good about the choices that I'm making, like with regards to homeschool and making my own stuff. I get a lot of flack from a lot of people for making stuff and for talking about real food and, why don't you just do what everybody else is doing? And why do you have to be so weird? And, it brings you down when your friends are always saying that. And even though I don't have a ton of friends who live really close to me that are weird like me, I have a lot of friends online and they're my buddies, and we go to these mastermind groups, and we try to get together yes, you're weird too, I know. Oh, yes, Heather. Heather, who's on here right now, is one of my pals that I'm talking about. I just made her soft scrub. It's flippin' amazing. Go look up Oily Rockstar's soft scrub. I'm telling you guys, I just cleaned my bathroom and my stovetop. Oh my gosh, it's miraculous. But, so I have these really good friends online, and I highly suggest, you might think this sounds crazy, but go do a search on Facebook for Facebook groups of things that you like. Say that you're an artist. Look up art Facebook groups. Say that you love CrossFit. Say that you love paleo. Say that you love whatever. You will find and meet some amazing people in these groups. And sometimes you'll even find people that live close to you that you didn't even know, like my friend Megan. I did not know of her until I met her online, and now we are close personal friends in real life. She's a crunchy blogger chiropractor too, but I never would have met her had I not been in some of these circles online. So even though, I say that social interaction is really good, you can find some amazing people online that can fill that void and be really good friends to you and fill your heart. Another thing that you want to replace is start adding in some really fun kitchen gadgets in your house, because if you have fun kitchen gadgets, you're going to want to cook healthy food, like the Instant Pot. If you have heard of the Instant Pot, give me some love, because I just got one of those for my birthday, and it's the greatest thing that's ever been invented in all of humankind. Just kidding. But I can cook an entire chicken in 20 minutes from frozen to done. From frozen to done. Hello! So say that you're homeschooling and you have a blog and you're doing all these crazy things, and all of a sudden you look at the clock and you're like, oh my gosh, it's 3 o'clock. I have to make dinner. I don't have time to cook a chicken. You know, like it's going to be time to eat dinner soon. So you get out your Instant Pot, you put your chicken in there, you roast up some vegetables, boom, dinner is done. So if you're going to get one kitchen gadget in your kitchen, I highly recommend getting an Instant Pot to start with. It does yogurt. It's a rice cooker. You can saute stuff. I mean, it does everything. It's a 7-in-1. I haven't done all the functions yet. So far, I've just done, it's a pressure cooker. It's essentially a programmable pressure cooker. I had a pressure cooker, the old school one that just slide together and clamp and you get the little spinny thing. Yes, you can make cheesecake in it. Yes, I'm going to do that. Jackie Ritz from Natural Homestead did that, and she did a scope on it and it looked phenomenal. Gelatinous broth. Yes, you can make bone broth in it. Another thing that you need to add into your diet is bone broth. What was I going to say? I don't remember. Yeah, so the Instant Pot is fantastic. You can make anything in it. Oh, like I said, I had one of the old school ones that exploded on me, and I had hot squash. Luckily, it made a noise right before it exploded, and I looked to the side and got sprayed up the side of my face. I would have gotten hot squash everywhere. So I've been terrified of my pressure cooker ever since then, so my Instant Pot has been great. A spiralizer is another really fun tool to have in your kitchen. You can make noodles out of vegetables. If your kids are like pasta freaks, you can make zucchini noodles, Vitamix. You can make smoothies out of bricks if you want to with that thing. I'm telling you, regular blenders do not cut it. A Vitamix is the best. A dehydrator, that's another thing that's phenomenal. I have mine going downstairs right now making yogurt. I have not made yogurt in my Instant Pot yet because I like to make the 24-hour SCD yogurt. So I have that going downstairs. There's a recipe for that on my blog as well. So easy to make. I make it from raw milk. Awesome. And I get a huge one of those big old mason jars, which is equivalent to 2 containers of yogurt. $3 is how much we pay for that milk. How much do you pay for one of those containers of yogurt at the co-op? If you want the good stuff, probably like $6, right? So for $3, I'm getting 2 of them. That's a pretty darn good deal. And it takes 5 minutes to make it. I'm serious. So learn how to do that. I have all these easy recipes on my blog. The dehydrator, I make fruit rings, fruit leather, beef jerky. I soak nuts and then I dry them on there with some like homemade taco seasoning to make crispy. Nuts are really good on salads. So a dehydrator is another really good thing. So go to the store and get these things and put them in your kitchen. If you have tools that make cooking not only easy, but also fun, because you get to make really cool stuff like homemade fruit roll-ups and chicken in 20 minutes, you're going to be more likely to cook and make nutritious food and not cave and be like, you know what? This is too hard for me. I can't do this, and I'm going to go buy box stuff. No, you have to make it easy for yourself. Don't try to be like super awesome, crazy paleo with all these beautiful meals and all this stuff right away. It's just not going to work. Find 5 easy meals that you like. Go online and look up like whatever dietary theory you're trying to follow. Maybe it's autoimmune protocol. Maybe it's SCD. Maybe it's GAPS. Maybe it's paleo. Go through and find things that have the least amount of ingredients and the least amount of prep time, and then make those meals and get those meals down and then cycle through them. I mean, really, do we really have 20 recipes that we all cycle through? No, I bet I have 10 that I always go through. Make random stuff every once in a while, but we have like 10 go-to. Go find those, but make them easy. Yes, there's a lot of pretty pictures on Pinterest. I know I put some out there, but you know what? You have to make it easy for yourself or it's not going to work. And I'm telling you this right now. I've coached a lot of people in my life. Don't make it hard. Make it fun. Make it easy, okay? And make it tasty, because you got to get your kids and your family to eat it. So I'm really kind of rambling on. So to kind of recap, so I talked about in the first episode, getting rid of stuff, now adding things back in. Okay, so today I posted a picture on Instagram. You can go check it out. I got a Stitch Fix outfit. I don't know how to dress myself. My stepsister like dressed me when I was a kid. I was a tomboy. I don't know how to make myself look nice. So I signed up for Dress Your Truth. You can look this up online, and I signed up for Stitch Fix, the jean jacket. So I haven't had a jean jacket since the 80s. I did Dress Your Truth, and they said, according to my personality, I'm supposed to be wearing jean jackets. And I'm like, last one I had was like pink iced. If you guys remember the iced clothes from the 80s, yeah, mine was pink iced. It was pretty hot. So I got this jean jacket, and I'm like, oh, I don't know if I can wear this. And I put it on, and my husband's like, yes, for sure, get that. And I'm like, I don't know if I can do this. Go on Dress Your Truth. It's free. it takes you through this whole series of things based on your personality. And it honestly, it's so freeing because it's not just about dressing and looking good, but it's dressing according to your personality and who you are. And it lets you open yourself up. I always wore black, tons of black. They said, don't wear that. It makes you feel closed in and like you're trying to hide something. And it's so true. The stuff that I've gotten, I'm wearing these big, gaudy, chunky necklaces and these bright colors. And when you see yourself in the mirror, you really do feel better about yourself. So do it. Go look up Dress Your Truth. Go look up Stitch Fix. They send you outfits because I don't like shopping and I'm horrible at picking stuff out for myself. My husband said I go to the store and I find the first black thing that I can get and I bring it home and it looks like everything else in my closet. It's true. So Stitch Fix, Dress Your Truth. Get some good stuff in your closet. Make yourself feel good about yourself. Look in the mirror and be like, yes, I look hot. Get your husband to be like, dang, you look hot. But then you're going to end up with like lots of kids like I have. So, just take it slow. Just kidding. So replace those bad clothes, replace the bad foods, replace the makeup that's toxic, any of the self-care products. For you guys, my husband, Stitch Fix, I know this one that I got today was good. They sent some good stuff. My husband, I got in this, it's called a Shutran shaving oil. That's an essential oil. Scrubs, yeah. Too bad they don't have, that was my other thing. I lived in yoga pants. I live in yoga pants and scrubs and black stuff. So that's pretty nice, right? That's really hot. And my orange glasses at night. My husband loves those. I should dig those out here. I have them in my bedstand right here. Because this is how I roll at night, every night. You guys need to get these. I'll talk about that in a later episode. Adding in good clothes so that you feel good about yourself. Oh, so I talked about the Shutran shaving oil. So my husband bicks his head every day because he's been losing his hair since he was like 18. I got him this amazing shaving oil that's new from Young Living. And he said he just absolutely loves it. First of all, it's therapeutic grade, so it's actually enhancing some of the things. It enhances his masculinity and stuff like that. And then they have a shaving oil and a shaving cream, which is great. And it's non-toxic. So we got rid of that. So for you guys out there, you can make your own deodorant. You can buy some non-toxic shave gel. He also has the Shutran essential oil as a cologne so that he smells nice, but it's not full of chemicals because, again, I talked about in the first episode, anything labeled fragrance on the bottle is not regulated. And what does that mean? It can be anything. And I'm not kidding you guys. It's bad stuff that goes into fragrance. So stay away from it. Shutran is oils. It's plants. It's good stuff. And it's going to elevate your wellness. So replace your personal care products. Make your own cleaners. Get some good clothes that make you feel good. Get some fun kitchen tools that make you want to cook. Buy some healthy food. And have a party. Life is short. Have a good time, you guys. Seriously, don't be so hard on yourself. Like when you're making a meal, if it doesn't look pretty, but it tastes awesome, give yourself a high five. Who cares what it looks like? Some of my meals, my kids are like, what is this? You know what? It tastes delicious and it's going to make your brain better. That's what I always tell my kids. Everything's going to make their brain better and make them look more like a princess. So you know what? That's good. And don't be hard on yourself and fill yourself with love and always give yourself high fives and pats in the back. And every morning when you wake up, look in the mirror and smile at yourself and tell yourself that you love yourself and use your essential oils for that too, because that's what life is all about. And I think I should probably end this because I keep going on. So this is going to be a series though. There's going to be more. We're going to go into a lot more things on how to live a healthier life. First thing, you have to get rid of stuff. Second part, you need to add stuff back in. And then I'm going to move on to optimizing things like how to get movement into your life, how to sleep better, how to do all these things. So that's coming up. But that is hopefully going to happen this week if I get some time to do this. Right now I have a baby I can hear crying in the next room, so I got a jet. But thanks you guys for tuning in. Thanks for all the hearts. Love you guys. You're the best. I have the best scopers in the world. So have a wonderful Saturday, and I'm off to go